Nĩndamũgeithia already othe Dr. Paul Kibicho, PhD, QBHSC official YouTube page. Na mũno makĩria nĩngwenda kũgeithia investors aitũ a Quest Pinnacle. I want to say to all of you, how have you been? It is my humble prayer that all of you have been fine and doing well. And I thank God for this far that the Lord has brought us. I want first of all to congratulate all of you for the bold step that you took and you decided to invest with us, and the investment is progressing on well. Secondly, I want to let people know that we still have a remainder of a substantial number of shares, and anybody interested in investing with us can get in touch with me directly on my number 07226333021. And we are promising you people that in the next, now we have only 2 years to make 3 years, and those who have invested with us, you can be preparing that good things are coming your way. It is always my pleasure to serve you, and I want to sincerely thank you for walking this journey with us. We started almost a year ago. We have only 2 months to make a whole year, and we thank God for this far. So one of the things that I want to remind all of you people is that God has given us once again the ability to make choices. I have repeatedly told my investors that God gave you the chance, God gave you the wisdom and the knowledge to make good decisions that will shape your destiny. So do not expect things to happen. I have been telling people that you can't wake up one morning and become a doctor unless a quack doctor. You can't wake up one morning and become an astute business person unless you had started working on that particular business. You can't become the highest paid chief executive officer of an organization without going through a certain process. So, and one of the things I've been telling people, and I want to repeat it here before I explain how Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited operates, is that we all wish that we can lead good lives, but wishing is not enough. You must go beyond wishing, and you must plunge yourself into what we call activities that, if properly brought together, can add value and deliver you to that destination that you have always desired. There's a price to be paid, and majority of us people, we don't like paying that particular price. The price that you pay in order for you to succeed in life is that you must invest your money, because if you don't invest your money, don't expect any returns. As a matter of fact, returns are products, or returns are basically fruits of an investment. So if you have not made an investment, don't expect any returns. And I've been challenging men and women that we all wish once again to succeed in life. You don't just wake up. The only place that success has been defined, having not been worked for, is in the dictionary. But as long as you want to get what we call the real success in life, you must spare your time, you must marshal your resources, you must give your resources time, and you must be patient. The other thing that you must do is that you must be a risk taker. If you don't take risks, then I don't think that you belong to this universe. So you cannot talk about astrology without talking about the stars. So similarly, you can't talk about success without you first of all investing your money so that the returns can be expected. So how would you then expect for returns that you have not invested in? And I can tell you for sure that majority of us people, we are in that particular cocoon of just wishing and refusing to engage the gears that will take us to our desired destination. I have spoken to people for quite a long time, and you can all agree with me that I've done what I can to enlighten members of the public, including my very investors, on the need to invest our money. Those who have taken a bit of time and trouble to do that, they know what they're expecting. So let's invest our money. And just to remind you, I remember I told people before we conducted the just concluded general elections that whatever it is that you have been doing will be the same thing that you'll do even after the new president has been sworn in. So if you have been a farmer, you never woke up the following morning and you became a goldsmith. If you have been a teacher, you never woke up being different. You woke up being a teacher. So if you have been a marketer, a financial consultant, a business consultant, a lawyer, an advocate of the High Court, you woke up the following day in a similar definition of who you are. So let us not get confused. We appreciate we have a new government in place, but I'm telling you, not all of us will directly benefit from this particular government. And as I've told you in the past, and it has been the trend, the people who normally benefit from the governments that are formed are those close associates to the powers that be. So you may speak, you may even shout to yourself hoarse, but by the end of the day, unless God comes your way, unless God defines and purposes that you're going to join that particular government without what we call being politically correct, I can tell you for sure, and I'm here telling you, please, can we invest our money? Because by the end of the day, the new government has come to do whatever has been going on. It's a continuation. Government is a continuous enterprise. And unless you are politically correct, don't keep on dreaming, because your dreams will not turn aloud realities into your desk. So can we invest our money? Because whether we have a new president or not, the old age is still catching up with you. The needs are still there waiting for your attention. So what do we do? And that is what made me to come up with this idea of forming an investment company together with other like-minded people, and we came up with what we call Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. And for you to invest in Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures, number one, you must appreciate this is a little bit different from other forms of investments that you have engaged yourself in. Why? Because here we have floated over 125,000 shares. That is equivalent to 2 billion Kenya shillings. For you to become part of this investment vehicle, you must first of all register yourself with 5,000 non-refundable registration fee. Because the office has to learn, we must prepare for you receipts, we must give you the certificate, we must have the seal. We are still working on a number of things, including the website that requires money, and we have human capital interventions. So you pay 5,000 non-refundable registration fee. Then from there, you can buy up to a maximum of 625 shares, equivalent to 10 million Kenya shillings individually. For corporates, the registration fee, non-refundable for corporates, is 10,000. So you can buy one share, which is 16,000 shillings per month. You can buy 2 shares, 3 shares, 4 shares, 5 shares, depending on your affordability. If you can afford, you can buy up to a maximum of 625 shares. Now, we are telling you that in order for us to be able to help you accumulate the minimum threshold of starting making what you call returns on investments, we are requesting you that you invest with us for 3 years. After 3 years, we are promising you that we'll be able to, because you have accumulated a certain amount of money, which now meets what we call the basic thresholds of returns on investments, we'll be able to start paying you what we call dividends. You'll have accumulated a certain amount of money. So as you, in 3 years' time, you'll have accumulated approximately 576,000 shillings, and we'll be able to pay you a return on investment much higher than what many investment companies are giving. For instance, if you invested your money with the government treasury boards or bills, they are giving you at about 8.6% per annum. If you invest in infrastructure boards, in corporate boards, maybe the highest they can go is about 13%. If you put your money in a fixed deposit account, the maximum they can give you is approximately maybe 7%. If they give you higher, it will depend on the amount of money that you have given unto them. Maybe the farthest they can go is about 9%. If you go to money market, it's about 9% or thereabouts. So, but in our case, we are promising you over 13% and above return on your investment. And something else that is so unique with our investment vehicle at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited is the fact that the amount of money you have realized in 3 years' time, which we refer to as your capital investment, it is protected. In other words, we say there's what we call the capital preservation element. Capital preservation element basically means that the only thing that will be affected, that will be getting affected, is what we call the percentage return. But in terms of the capital, the amount of money you have given to us, if you have given us 5 million, like some of you people have done, 7 million or 10 million, your 10 million shillings is intact. The only thing that will be changing depending on the economic performance of the economy is what we call the rate of return. But we are telling you that we'll pay you above 13% return on your money. So you have that guarantee. And because we are investing your money in what we call solid financial investment vehicles, we are assuring you that your money is safe. And I thank God that majority of you have had confidence with us since we started this particular investment vehicle. I'm so happy. I'm extremely humbled because of the confidence that you have in me. So on behalf of my board of directors, receive their heartfelt gratitude for having been so patriotic in terms of this investment. And unless you invest, you expect nothing. And to those people who don't invest and they wait on the fence, time is still passing. Remember, even if there are some conventional facts in life, that the sun must rise from the east and set in the west, that anytime you throw something upwards, the law of gravity must apply, that it has to come down. Similarly, for those people who don't invest, don't expect to enjoy life when your twilight years come, because your life will be dependent on what you invested. Kindly drop me an email either through Panorama. We still have Panorama as the mother company, so you can drop your email through questpinnacleinvestment@gmail.com, questpinnacle investment@gmail.com or paulkebicho@gmail.com. Drop us your email address. We'll be able to revert back to you and send you the prerequisite forms for your filling in, and you become part of this vehicle. For more information, don't hesitate to call me on 0722-633-021, 0722-633-021. You can also either drop me your email address on that number, or you can even WhatsApp me. Let's invest our money, because our tomorrow will be dependent on what we have done today. And let me remind you once again, choices have consequences. For those who don't invest, please blame yourself. We need to invest our money. And unless you are super rich not to invest, everybody requires to be in this particular venture, Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. May God bless you. Waiting to hear from you. Shalom, shalom, shalom.